Hey, what is up, guys? It's the Honor Trader here today with a live trading video here for you guys. I made about $500 amongst two PA accounts in Apex here today trading futures. You're gonna see a couple of NQ trades here combined. Yet again, it was $500 worth of gains. I didn't show the rest of the day. Unfortunately, this was just pre-market being recorded, but I ended up de-risking because I have the replicator tool and I was using two accounts. I ended up de-risking myself at taking one account off, and then I made an additional like $900 in one of the PA accounts. So I ended up closing one account actually up 1.2K on the day, and then the other account was up 255 on the day. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the live trading view, or the live trade video. And as you can see already, it's going to be the same type of concept as last video, where I kind of walk through the live trade as it progresses. But as you can already see, I have this horizontal line drawn and a diagonal line. So let's see how this stuff ends up paying out. The horizontal is meant for resistance. The diagonal is meant to establish a trend and which way the wedge will end up breaking. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about, as well as, let me clarify really quick. The yellow line is previous day lows. The black line is previous day's close. So if we go under the black line, we're considered red on the day. If we're above it, we're considered green. And if we're below the yellow or the gold line, we're under previous day lows. So with that being said, let's get into it. You're going to hear a little bit of audio because I was watching a couple of videos. But one thing you're looking at here is this price action. Let's keep it moving. We are actually going to go ahead and flush under the wedge currently, and the only reason why I'm speeding this up for you guys is simply because of the fact that this would be a much longer video. So you're gonna get that flush. We're under the wedge. Now notice what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and now change my diagonal line, and you're gonna see a triple tap. Right? Taps right here, taps right here, taps right here. And I'm going to get into the trade very soon. And we'll just see how this ends up playing out. I'm just going to sit here and watch it with you guys.
Order filled.
All right, so that is now me. My risk on this trade is red on the day. So if we go red, which is, I believe that's like it was like 3 points or something, maybe 2 points, I would stop myself out. It's not the trend break of this, even though I could utilize that. If you wanted to utilize it, you can. But I'm already up 4 points already immediately in this position. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit, because I don't want to waste too much time, but I want you guys to get the value. All right, now we are dipping. I know a lot of people, when they trade futures for some apparent reason, especially when I see like the scalpish type of futures traders, they're trading for like 4 ticks. I'm not trading for 4 ticks, and I don't care about little pullbacks here and there on the way. As long as my position is holding green and it's holding this trend line, I'm okay with having risk on. I'm not gonna sit here and panic off of any red candle. That means nothing. Back up to 3. So we were just we pulled back. I was up only 1 point. Now we're up 3. Nice little consolidation that we're getting between this kind of wedge with higher lows above previous day close. Remember, we're trying to hold green here today. We're trying to hold green. Also, one thing to note is, as you can see by the bottom of the screen, it is very early. I get up really early in the day. So this is about 4 or 5 a.m. I'm already up and ready to go to wallet pad for my trading day. And I'll go into details on what a wallet pad is in a second. Nice, up 4 points, up $200 between two accounts. Can't complain about that. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm already up $200. You can't complain about that. Perspective is everything if you're going to be a trader. Sorry if you guys do end up hearing a little bit of background noise. I do have some family over just in case. You guys do hear a little bit of a, you know, like a child running around or whatever the case may be. Look at here. We get a nice little gap up on this 1 minute candle. I actually like to sell into these gaps because they usually fill. Even on the 1 minute early in the morning, they usually do. But you usually will get a ramp up, which we'll see what happens here. And now you can see I am hovering over the clothesline. I am considering taking profits here very soon because I know that this can gap fill. Actually, I know that it will gap fill. It's not. We just skipped like a tick. It usually will go back. Intraday moves are not going to go ahead and not fill this in when it gaps up because it gapped up on air.
Order filled.
All right, so right there I got out for 9.5 points. Now, what is a wallet pad? I wake up in the morning because I know that there's not a lot of volatility in the morning, and I can ride trends very easily without a lot of volatility. The reason why I call it a wallet pad is what I do in the pre-market when I wake up early, because I wake up early every single day because I go to the gym, I work out, so on and so forth. A wallet pad is essentially making X amount of dollars before open. So now you can utilize house's money as your risk. You're no longer risking your own money when throughout the trading day. You're using house's money. You're using the market's money that you made in pre-market to now establish your day, when market does open. So if, let's say, hypothetically speaking, I was to have a red trade post open, it's not going to nearly affect me as much as it would had I gone into the day with $0. Now, on the contrary, can you lose money pre-market? Absolutely, but I'm fairly confident in the way that I trade, especially when I'm just scalping futures, which is what I tend to do in the morning, unless I know that we're gonna get some solid moves. Like I think the other day I had posted a video where I made 25 points in one trade. When it comes to things like that, varies. But if I'm just gonna scalp points, like this right here, look at my mouse. This is just like a relatively tight range that we're getting. I don't need to play for the breakout above this level, to have a good day. 9 points, $170, or $175, and 2 PAs. We're already talking over $300, and that was maybe 4 or 5 minutes into the trade. So, who's gonna complain about that in 5 in the morning? I do have a second trade here, and you'll go ahead and start seeing. Okay, so now we're getting a flush out. I need to explain this really quick because this is going to be important. I actually short this time. So as you guys know, I longed on the previous trade. Here, I'm actually going to short. And the reason why I'm shorting this setup is remember, I got out. We had that trend. I'm in MNQs right now, but it's going to go to NQ. It's going to revert to NQ in a few. We had drawn that trend line across. We had broke over VWAP. I think I had gotten out somewhere around like here or here, somewhere around here, and then we ended up breaking through VWAP. And yeah, so we broke through, kind of have this double top. Look at this bottoming consolidation area as well. I'm now noticing some failed follow-throughs. This candle is going to be very important because the previous candle was a wick candle. We whipped up to VWAP and this horizontal line, and we failed it. Now watch, we're going to fail to follow through. This is a fail to follow through setup here. Watch what's going to happen. Look at the failure we're getting now off that level. There's pressure now. I'm now establishing, hey, the tape seems a little bit heavy here. And for this trade, I actually do mismanage a little bit. I actually could have made a significantly more amount of money. I think I did not record the rest of it. But I think I could have made like an additional 5 or 6 points out of this move that I do not actually take advantage of. But I'm absolutely okay because, like I said in this video, it's going to be a $500, profit by 7 o'clock. I just had come back from the gym. This is a trade I took while just coming right back from the gym. So downsides here, I want to take an NQ contract. I don't want to play off of a MNQ. I think we're starting to get some fail follow through momentum here. Gonna let this go ahead and try to play through. I can skim it a little bit here. Let's skim it a little bit, right? Here we go. We're gonna get a pop. Now watch what's gonna happen here. I think it happens in this. Yeah. Okay, right here. Watch what's gonna happen. We get this engulfing move. Watch. It pops right up. It's gonna pop right up. Let that fly right there. It's gonna pop right up. And look what's gonna happen on the very next candle. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, by the way. Just trying to share some value that maybe some other people are not willing to go ahead and share with you guys. Look at this. Now we're starting to fail. I'm just going to get in. I like this setup. We're now failing to follow through. I like how it's looking. We're staying heavy over key area. I like to play the range. I don't need a top tick. You know, a lot of people focus on the average. I don't need to focus on the average if I feel like the taper is going to get heavy, because I feel like the trade's going to come in my favor anyways. So if I'm down a point, 2 points, I'm not concerned. My risk is just above VWAP here. So I'm not concerned about my trade if I'm just going red, green, red, green. I'm not concerned until the trade shows me that it's not going to work. I'm not going to sit here and stop out. That's the difference. I'm not concerned if my P&L is a slightly red. You know, I know what my stop is. I know what I'm expecting the move to be, and I know what my RR ratio is here. Now we're getting a nice flush here. This is going to be a quick kind of scalp. Unfortunately, I end up missing the big move that comes out of this, but it's okay. Shit's going to happen. So let's go ahead and let's cut through some of the monotony. So we're starting to wick down. Think right here. We get a nice little, well, we don't flush out there. We flush out here. And now I'm starting to contemplate. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and I think I should lock some in. This is another $65. So now I'm hovering. I'm waiting to see if I can get 5 points on the board so it can be $100 extra essentially. So that's what I'm waiting on. We're at 4 points here. Here we go. I'm going to get the move I want, and unfortunately, I'm not going to cover into it, which really sucks. I'm actually going to give up 50 additional cents, 75 cents actually there. But watch what ends up happening. I end up taking a screenshot. But watch when I go to my snippet tool, look what happens. Look what ends up happening. So I'm going to snip it because I'm going to show this in my Discord, showing what I'm already up on the day. You know, I make sure to tell people and show people, you know, all my trades. But look how we're going to start just kind of dripping down. We should get another flush, I believe. We end up actually going all the way back to previous day's close, and I missed this move. You're probably not going to see the whole move here. But look at that flush out that I missed. And it actually goes all the way back down here on the day. Look at that. I mean, simply missed it by just an extra minute. It's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Like I said, I'm up over $500 on the day, and it literally is 7 a.m. I went to the gym. I worked out. Perspective is everything when we're talking about trading, okay? Whenever you're able to get a good trading day like that, you know, depending on whatever your threshold is in terms of monetary amount, always just have that perspective in mind, especially when you're on a hot streak and you're green the way that, you know, I'm green. And keep in mind, one of the accounts I ended up taking off of the replicator tool, and then the other one I traded the rest of the day, and I made an additional I think like $700-800, maybe $900. I ended up closing out with 1.2k. So actually I think I made like literally another $1,000 on top of the 500. Or on top of the 250 from the other account. So I had a very, very good trading day. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. That was it. I ended up closing that trade. And that's just a quick $500 before market even opened. Can't complain about that. You take that to the bank. And that's it. Everyone have a good day. I hope you guys got some value out of this video. I wish all of you guys luck. Make sure if you're new, comment, subscribe, and leave a like, please. And that's it, guys. Have a good day, and look forward to more live trading videos here to come. Thank you. Peace.